Should be dressed in glad rags for this show and getting out a microphone, want to do like some form of speeches or something, or get the karaoke started. And actually, we do actually have handheld mics. Look, we go get them. Yeah. Here. These two are actually handling it. Look, here we go. Look, we've actually got. Look, there you go. So as you watch on the video. Look, I actually got a handheld mic. These have never worked, by the way. I don't know why I bought them. But these don't actually work. They're basically just there for decoration. We should potentially try it out on a lady. That way you'll be able to know when they're definitely coming off. Anyway, no, but I can't think I should be in the glad rags. Literally on this microphone, do like some right. Everyone got requests. Anyone want some Alex Warren or Hannah Montana? Maybe? Just like that. I mean, I just could not believe this was going on. And this was a critical game for... I'm going to put this away. This was a critical game for both teams here, guys. So, this was April the... 8th. Thank you, guys. This was April the 8th. We are getting to that point now. We're about a few weeks away from the end of the regular season. We are getting to that point now where you're starting to think about teams mathematically being eliminated, thinking about the goal plan, and for Seattle, this was a must-win game. The Torrent were the second night of a back-to-back. They had to win this game in regulation to keep their very, very... I'm not going to do the courtesy. Seattle, your chances on the playoffs have been long dead and buried, alright? They have been long dead and buried since that injury, since all those injuries. So, Seattle, all you did last night, because we recorded the day after the game, all you did last night was just delay the inevitable. You just delayed your fate. That is all you did last night. There's no point your fans saying, oh, we need Minnesota to beat New York. No, I'm not. On Saturday, no, I'm not helping you. Yeah, these two are like, no, we're not helping you out of this mess you got yourselves in. Okay, we're going off to try and defend our crown for a three-peat. Don't come looking to us for assistance. We're not going to help you. Alright, we're not going... No, you dig yourselves into this hole. You can go... You made this bed. You can very well go and lie in it. So, we're not helping you. No, there you go. You can hear them in the background. Nope, we're not helping you one bit. Go. You made this bed. You can go and very well fucking lie in it. Okay? So... Yeah. It was absolutely just... I could not believe what I was watching. I mean, right, so in case you didn't know, or haven't seen it, I don't think the replay will show it either, the condensed game, I don't think that will show it either. We'll probably have Kenzie and Cheryl's references to it, but not the actual what was going on. So, while the Arbitrage and Seattle Torrent were playing their game at TD Place on April the 8th, there was a wedding going on. It's hilarious to think about recap. It's like, I mean, of all the places to go and get married, you do it, and immediately these two, and really surprised Goofy, who is basically watching all this week's games with us in preparation for TD Garden, I turned to those three and said, don't you get any ideas? Don't you get any ideas when it comes to me? Don't get any ideas. Don't get any ideas. And it's like... I just couldn't believe what I was actually watching here. It's like, there's actually a wedding going on. It's like, how did they even pull that off? Because it's TD Place. It only seats 8,000 people. It's not an NHL facility. If it was an NHL facility, fine, you could probably just use one of the suites and done it there. if it was that I'm so shocked he probably would act as the priest who ordains it. Not sure what Naughty would have done, because, this is actually, and yet we, of course, were watching this game last night, right? And I still can't believe this was actually going on. And he even got Rob Pizzo, who's supposed to be working ringside. He basically just gate crashed the wedding. He basically pulled a busted. It was basically Matt Willis. Oh, sorry, yeah, thank you. Right, those of you off there know what I'm talking about. Busted was a male boy band. I think you got just up. They were a boy band in the early noughties. And some of their famous hits have been the year 3000. Apparently, the Jonas Brothers are coming up, so you can joke that. Their famous hits have been the year 3000 and Glad I Crashed the Wedding. And then very recently, they teamed up with another successful boy from the noughties called McFly, and they formed a supergroup called McBusted. So you know what I'm talking about? That is what I mean. It was always like, you didn't do the speeches there, Rob. Or I was like, oh, why do you guys slide with the wedding cake while you're there? It was like... And you can hear Kenzie Cheryl, they're trying to stop themselves from getting stitches, because of course, they're supposed to be, you know, focusing on the game at hand, but of course the camera is panning to the shots of the wedding reception. It's like... I just literally sitting there thinking... Only in the Peanut Channel could you get something like... I can't even do a stitch episode with a straight face. I cannot. Only the P-Dub guys. Only in... Only the P-Dub will you get that. Literally. Only... Oh my god. So... Right. I'm going to try and put some context to this, okay? Because it's just... Oh, there what was missing. Team mascot. If the PHL had mascots, you could have got the team mascot to have gone there and act as the best man or woman, depending on what it is. Now, as you guys know, I do love a good mascot, but the reason why I'm not suggesting we go and get mascots right now is because I would then would have to trawl through various online sites to try and purchase them all. Because, of course, we still don't have an international shop! They are my bloody tits. Season 3 now, we haven't got an international shop. Come on! Stop making me have to go through eBay and Redbubble and all that. Anyway, right, I'm going to try and put some context into this. Right, here we go. Right, let me try and find it. Give me a few minutes. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Okay, just talk amongst yourselves while I try and find details on it. Okay, just talk amongst yourselves. Oh god, I can't find it. Right, hold on. I wonder if it's in notables on the game recap. Let's see. Oh my god. Right, let's go team website. So, yes, I am actually looking this up as we go. This has never happened before, kids. Never have I seen at a hockey game someone actually get married. Obviously, we've had marriage proposals happen at hockey games where people have used the TV timeouts to basically just go for it. We've had that, but I don't. We've ever had this before. So. Okay, let's see. I've got the game recap. Let's see if it's in the notables, although it is. Right, okay. Let's see. Let's have a look. So I can't find it online. I mean, this literally is the date. We are literally recording the day after it happened, so it's still kind of hot off the press, but. God. Right, okay. You're not gonna put in the notables! Come on! Come on! Seriously! What's the point? Right, let's do one more go, then I'll try and see what I can remember the context behind it. Let's have one more go. Right, here we go. So, season ticket holders, Alison and Danielle tied the knot that at the Chargers game on April 8th. Celebrated the reception during the team's game against Seattle Torrent at TD Place. So the couple's celebration was a central part of the game's atmosphere, complete with several festive moments. So the reception was held in the stands and concourse area. It featured a stadium-wide conga line. Oh god, like say for fans. The Charge officially welcomed the couple and celebrated them on the video board. And of course, despite the celebration, the Charge lost the game 5-3 to the Seattle Torrent. The costly penalty as well. Dear. Again, another near miss for the Ottawa Charge there. Another near miss for the Ottawa Charge. But so there you go. So it's two season ticket holders. I think had both been employees at TD Place. I think I did see that as well. And so yeah, there you go. Only in the PWHL would you get that. Try and name me 5 other sports leagues that would have actually seen an actual wedding happen during a game. I'll tell you where it definitely would not happen. It definitely would not happen at a Major League Baseball game. That's for sure. I can tell you that. It definitely would not happen there. They're not about nuptials. They're more about blood and gore and fisticuffs and adultery. Oh yeah, looking at you, fanatic. All about adultery. You dirty bastards. Oh yes, we're still not cross about that. Especially since the mad bitch basically went to an interview about it. So she clearly wants to milk it for every single penny's worth. You honestly. But I think that's the last thing I expected to hear and see as we were obviously, setting the game up on my telly. That's the last thing I'd expected was going on. But the priceless thing was, it wasn't the actual ceremony, it was the fact you can hear Kenzie and Cheryl on the broadcast trying to keep their composure. Because they're like Orbers, they're like, stop this, what's going on over here? It's like, It's almost like the game, and yes, it was a very important game for both teams. You know, the Charge kind of needed those 3 points to basically get back in the playoff spot, and the Torrent needed the 3 points to avoid elimination. But you kind of think, well, you know what? Let's just focus on what's going on over here! I'm surprised, this was a missed opportunity. I'm surprised that during the intermission, instead of having to go with that stupid Professor Puck thing, why didn't we not just have the intermission done at the wedding reception? I mean, Rob Pizzo was already there, so it may as well. I mean, yeah. Sorry, I should have mentioned that I'm not a fan of Professor Puck. I think it's a bit silly. It's a bit childish. I mean, I get the idea behind it, and I'm all in favour about educating as many people as possible in the PHL. And of course, that is one of the many roles that I do have as an advocate. But did it have to be done in a silly, childish way? You know, did it have to be? Can we not? Why not get the players to do it instead? You know, get the players or one of our broadcasters to do it instead. You know, just I think it's a bit childish. I also think it's a pathetic excuse to fill time, because now in intermission reports, most of it is being filled with this Professor Puck thing, and I just think it just shows a lack of creativity that we've got in our broadcasting if we're wasting on that, because we have got the best broadcasting team in the business. Okay? I mean, I have not got a bad bone to say about any of our broadcasters. So I kind of think things like that, Professor Puck, it's just like, no, just you want to do that, you want to do the Professor Puck thing, fine, but that should just be for social media. That should just be for YouTube, Instagram, and whatever else is out there. Okay, just do for socials and do like something else during intermission. Okay, so just but that was so I think a missed opportunity to not have some moments. Sorry. Missed opportunity not to do intermission at the wedding reception. I mean, Rob Pizzo was already there. Oh, he was a very busy boy last night, wasn't he? I mean, not only doing ringside, but also gate crashing. A lesbian wedding. I do wonder how their loved ones must have felt about this, because I mean, I know it's their special day and they should be allowed to do whatever the fuck they like on their special day, absolutely. But you do always then wonder, what do the loved ones, to the congregation, what do they then think? You always see it, don't you, in wedding stories. The families and the friends always then stick their alls in. It's like, well, no, we might as well just be eloped in the first place. You know, a part of me does wonder, what did they think about this? I can't do this episode with a straight face today, guys. I can't. Right. I mean, if it was going to be me, I would do it as a hockey themed. So probably would have the tables be, named after Frost players. I probably would insist, can I get away with having this underneath a jacket and trousers? But I don't know, goes so as far to say, you know what, let's do it during an actual Frost game. That would be more sort of the honeymoon side, wouldn't you? You'd probably expect, maybe you're attending a hockey game, that could be as part of the honeymoon. Not when you're actually, actually tying the knot. Not when you're actually, tying the knot. Like, actually tying the knot, committing yourselves the rest of your lives. That's just... Where else are you going to see that, boys and girls? Especially when we are getting to that point of the season where it's crunch time. We're all deadly serious, focusing on who's going to make the playoffs, who's going to be in line for the goal plan. We kind of need a little breather, didn't we, there? We need a little breather. We just need something to take our minds off the seriousness right now that is preparation for World Cup playoffs 2026. We just need a nice little breather, and that absolutely provided a lot of fun, a lot of joy. And thankfully, it was not a frost game, because if that was a frost game, I think that would have put me off. I don't know about Plur Lady, but that would have put me off, because I'd be all like, oh, what's going on? Where are we in the set? Have we had the best man speech yet? Oh no, the dad's getting up. Sit down! Sit down! No! God, it's all. I'd be too focused on that and I would have to get played to tell me, right, did we win or not? So thank God it was not a frost game. That would have been too distracted what was going on over there to focus on the actual reason why I'm here, which is of course the pedo show. But that is prize. That I think is going to be a memorable moment from this. That's definitely going in the yearbook. I'll put that now. And Plur's gave me a look like, no. You don't say this, it's like, no. It will, by the way. That's definitely going in the yearbook. That's definitely going in the yearbook. When we do that over the summer. That's definitely going in the yearbook. Sorry, I can't take this seriously, because I just can't believe. I'm laughing because I can't believe it. Not because it was a silly idea, but because I'm laughing because I can't believe I actually saw it. This actually happened. Like someone actually had the idea to do this. Oh my god! I love this league. I love this league. Oh my god! I literally love this league. You never know what you're gonna get. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Always have, always will. I just love this league so much. You just never know. You never know what you're actually gonna see happen in this league, both on and off the ice. You just can't prepare yourself for it. You just can't. It's just you just can't prepare for moments like this. It's just no. I mean, who says we don't have fun in this league? Who says we do not have fun? I mean, I know I try to make my advocacy serious and all that, but who says we don't have fun in this league? All right, okay. We always try to find ways to make it fun. Who says we don't have fun? Okay, so you need these moments in sport. Sport is stressful, some of it is fun and sad from time to time, and that was just one of those ways of trying to figure it out. You know, especially how it is sort of getting desperation now for the Charge, because they have now dropped 3 games in a row in regulation, and in games where really you could have got something out of it. I mean, okay, the Calgary game wasn't really their finest hour, particularly their power play, but their 2 most recent ones, so that would be at CTC on Good Friday, and then this game on last night. They actually did play well. And if you checked out my recap on CTC, I basically did praise the Charge for how well they performed in that game. It's just unfortunately they just could not find a way to get one past Monchar's net. So, and in this game, all that cost them was that penalty. The Charge have been one of the most paralysed teams in the league this season. I think us three, we saw Ottawa on the last game of our trip, and we lost count of how many times the Charge had a player go in the penalty box. We just couldn't keep track. That's how bad Ottawa's been, and that ultimately in the end. Yes, obviously you have got the opportunity for a jailbreak goal, and it will be fine. But in a situation like this, it's very late in the game. Both these teams need the points badly, and unfortunately, that one penalty ultimately cost Ottawa and cost them dearly. So, because that was your opportunity to get some sort of advantage over Tio going into this weekend, and unfortunately, didn't work out as well. But anyway, but honestly, I could not believe my eyes. I mean, I honestly just could not believe what I saw last night. Absolutely, like that is absolutely going to be one for the memory box. That is just where we. We have in Italy. We have a lot of those "Where were you" moments. I don't think anyone who was at T-Pest is going to forget that one already. Oh god, I really have to see it all now, haven't I? Who wants to bet they'll do... If they ever have kiddies, who wants to bet they'll probably go and go, do you know what? Let's do the christening! Or was that too far? Was that too far? At least I didn't suggest they go and do a funeral there. Could have! At least I didn't suggest they actually go and do a funeral there, because that would be... No, that's the last thing. That's definitely going too far. That's far, but yeah. I think we see it all those things, haven't we? Yeah. Just... Where else are you going to see something like that happen, guys? Literally, where else? Priceless. Just absolute priceless. Just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. So, congratulations to the happy couple. Will the charge get involved in their honeymoon? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that was just absolute priceless to watch. Alright, I definitely need to go get myself composed, because that was just... that was just bloody brilliant. Right, until next time, take care guys.